When we do a rainscaping activity, we try every method possible to allow the water, control the water, slow it down, and let it soak in. Rain barrels can be a key method of doing that. It's taking that water that's coming off your rooftop with all the contaminants that are coming out of the air, all the contaminants that have been coated on your shingles, all those contaminants which are running to our watershed. We're going to slow that water down and allow it to soak in the ground. Rain barrels are a way of doing that that's financially possible for many homeowners. A rain barrel can range between $80 to $200. You can even make your own, but they're very simple. Rain barrels that we're using are recycled Coca-Cola products. Coca-Cola participates with us and donates the rain barrels. We then clean them, cut them, put all the hardware on them that make them usable. And in our situation, what we're going to do is show you how easy this is to install on a site. Our rain barrel is a 55-gallon container, and some of the features on the rain barrel is that we start first of all where the water comes in. We've enlarged the opening by using this basket, and we have ironed a screen into the top of the basket. And the purpose of that basket is to keep out not only all the litter and the materials that come off your rooftop, it also is the purpose is to make it mosquito proof. If you keep the mosquitoes out, your rain barrel would be fine. These caps we put on top, these were used for Coca-Cola for syrup, and we put the caps on there again just to keep the mosquitoes out of the water that would sit on the top. At the bottom of the barrel, we have a valve down here, and this is a nice valve system with a brass fitting that we put in there, and with this valve on here we can then control that water flow. And then right above that we have another spigot. This is an option. This is not required for the function of the barrel, but this option allows you to regulate your water, even build some water storage, and then if you want to use the water to draw it off into a water cannon or bucket, you can do that. This rooftop that we're draining is about 700 square feet. In a 1-inch storm, we're getting there for about 420, 430 gallons of water, which would fill up this rain barrel rather quickly. So we're going to add another rain barrel. And people would still say, well, that's 100 gallons and you've got 400 gallons coming down. The key is that we're trying to capture that first flush. The first flush is the one that's full of the contaminants. To connect the rain barrel from our downspout to our rain barrel, we have a very easy system. We use this flex spout, and this flex spout is designed to be used at the bottom of your downspout in a typical application. I don't recommend it for that because even these small little rivets here can collect water, and it allows mosquitoes to lay their eggs in. Mosquitoes only need about 1/4 of an inch to survive in. Now, what I'm going to do is I bent this downspout so that it will reach over to my rain barrel, and very simply I just mark it so that my downspout is pushing down a little bit on my basket. I'm going to just take my pen, I mark across where I want to make my cut. What I will then do with the flex tube is the downspout will insert into the flex tube here. I recommend drilling a small hole here and putting the set screw in there. I then have all of this flex tube to now manipulate so that I can then control this over to my basket. It is recommended that then a strapping come across here to secure this all and keeps that from any wind damage. For maintenance of your rain barrel, I say about once a month you need to come around. You just take the basket, tap it on the side, it cleans it off, put it back in. You'll find that these rain barrels are fairly maintenance free. They're going to really help your project, and you can really regulate the water going into your yard.